Press and hold screen to clear display and adjust speed. So y'all know I'm always looking for ways to get WSU to tell the daggum truth about these dates and the fact that Brian Kohberger was fired. You know, so that the rest of the true crime community can start analyzing what part of these murders was caused by his career falling apart. So what do? I talk to the students because hopefully at some point they start reaching out when they see that they are dealing with somebody who can in fact keep their word, and not just keep their word, but ain't afraid to call people out. And not just call them out, but tag 48 Hours 2020, Inside Edition, New York Times, Dateline, 48 Hours, Idaho Statesman, their own Argonaut, and even wild tags like who would ever tag Lester Holt and Diane Sawyer and expect that they would ever even look at it? Well, me. And right now, they may not. But whenever the documentary happens and I expose the crap out of all this, maybe they'll hear about it and go back and see that I tried to get their attention in the beginning. And that brings us to this female. This female has been quite active in ensuring that anybody she can speak to does not believe that Brian was fired. She calls Kirk by his first name. She uses her platforms to show her business. This is an open thing. There is nothing about her intentions that are confusing. Are they confusing to you? And we know all about her because my best friend and I have dealt with hundreds of comments since February from her. And well, it's folks like her that have helped keep this massive account warning on my TikTok. And to some, that may not mean nothing. To me, it means I can't do series because of bullying. Now, what could have happened in February to bully this person who has sent hundreds of comments to us? So because this particular video is posted on other platforms with no problem, it must be what I wrote. There, that's better. So what could this awful bullying video be about? Let's watch it from another platform. Hey, girl, hey, and the inspiration of Feels in the Air. Here we go. That channel, by the way. Feels in the Air.
Hi.
Hey.
So, you know what would make that believable?
What's that?
If you were to post photos of the full letter.
No.
I'm especially interested in the letterhead.
Right.
And the signature of
Why's
who
that?
signed the letter.
Why?
You know why? Because anybody can fake one of those letters.
Who can?
WSU has their full human resource template
They do?
available online.
Really?
So you can download any HR template from WSU
I did not know
and
that.
fill it in with whatever information you want to include.
It seems like you shouldn't tell
But
people.
you have to be an employee in order for it to be sent to a printer that will print out on the letterhead.
What does that have to do with anything?
So yeah, any random person can
Random
download the termination letter template
You just
and
taught
fill
them
it
how.
in and put in Brian's information if they want to,
Right.
and then print it out and try to pass it off
That would be really
as the
weird.
actual letter.
Right.
But what's going to tell whether it's official or not is going to
What's
be the
that?
letterhead
Yeah.
and the signature of who signed it.
God, I don't have that.
And I notice you've only shown the very top left corner.
Right.
Why is that?
Because I was just
Why
showing
are
that
you
I
not
had it.
showing us the full letter?
Showing you that I had
So
it.
if you want people to take this as
I
factual,
don't care if they do.
show the full letter.
No.
Also, why should we believe that a WSU Human Resources employee would send a random TikToker a letter from somebody's personnel file?
Nobody did that.
That just doesn't add up.
Nobody did that.
So, yeah, I'm very skeptical of this.
I'm skeptical of you.
So again, it goes back to me saying, just be careful with what you choose
All of
to
your
believe
videos
on social media.
Last and certainly not least, you have no place to talk about authenticity and being genuine when you come off like this, but you're really... I think you should find another place to bother. You're just mad that I'm not showing it to you. Just like everybody else, you're questioning the validity of it.
because you want it in your grubby little paws, and that ain't happening. I'm protecting my source at all costs.
Hey, Kirk, out of all the things y'all cover up at WSU, this should have been one of them. Alumni.